going to be starting with my Cosmic Dancer Oracle for you for January 2023. Two. We have offer and be ecstatic. This is going to be very specific to start with. It may broaden as I pull, but I don't think every Taurus person will relate right off the bat, but just stick with me. There's a feeling of gratefulness here. I feel like it's something that maybe has been a work in progress for you to find more gratefulness, to see things differently, to formulate a new perspective, but a perspective or situation where you can actually feel joyful and ecstatic. This energy is here. This energy is surrounding you, but I feel like there are blinders on. There's something in between what you're seeing versus what is actually happening. Pull an enchanted map card. I'm gonna pull tarot, but love it when that happens. Solitude and mountain. Like the exact opposite of the Cosmic Oracle cards. This is what I'm saying. I feel pretty confident in going with what I originally said with the first two cards, is that there's something blocking your ability to access, accept, notice one thing or many things surrounding you that are actually things that could bring you happiness, joy, contentment. With the Solitude and Mountain card, it's about going within, knowing that there's an obstacle that you have to face, but you need to go within, and it is a perception shift. It's a mindset situation. It's not a physical mountain. It could even be you. And I say that with love. But it just could be your perception, the way you see a certain situation or more than one situation. With the offer card, they're saying it's there. They are basically telling you it's there, be happy, but there's some sort of block that you have to figure out. Let me pull from the Healing Light Tarot. This deck does represent blocks. Okay, that's a lot of cards, but I'm going to pull them out anyways. I'm going to go with the first two that fell and see what we can come up with first, and then I'll grab those if I need to. So we have Queen of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. And this was pulled for the actual block. You need to cut through the bullcrap, cut through all that external knowledge, and we need to cut through the crap bravely. This block, there's a lot of noise surrounding this block. There's a lot of external energies surrounding this block. That's why we need to go into solitude. We need to go into solitude so that the only voice that we hear is our own. And we have to determine what is the truth for us. And once that's done, once the hard part's done, because she's kind of a badass and she's gonna, you know, kick some ass and take names later, or however that goes. I can't really think of it, but you know what I mean. And then once that's done, we start from there. We put our roots down where we land. Whatever it is that's left after this battle, that's where we put our roots down. And that's where the happiness and the thing that you're trying to see will be. That's when you'll see it. Okay. 4 it is. We have release, sacred sexuality, destruction, and the universe. We're breaking patterns with release. Your queen here, pattern breaker. So with release, we are breaking those patterns. We are active. That is the energy surrounding this situation, is breaking patterns and letting things go once and for all. With sacred sexuality, I feel that there's 2 messages here. I feel like one is super specific, like what I originally thought, and one is more broad. So I'm going to start with the specific thing I'm getting. For some of you, going through this situation could have something to do with how you feel about yourself in solely a recovery of a relationship aspect, where somebody left you feeling vulnerable, exposed, not confident in your skin, and you know, not feeling pretty, not feeling your best self, not feeling confident. And that could be affecting not only your life, but in terms of, you know, sexual energy. It's raw, it's passionate, it's instinctual. And there could be some ebb and flow with that. The other broader aspect, when you're not talking about actual sexuality, but you're talking about the energy in regards to what makes sexual energy so special and sacred, is again that rawness, that passion, that instinct, where you can use that energy to channel and to manifest. There is a thing called sex magic. You'll go down a rabbit hole, but it's very interesting. But it's a form of energy that you create within yourself that you can use to heal, manifest, have breakthroughs, all that sort of thing. So there could be, and maybe this is something that you've done in the past but haven't because you've forgotten because of all the stuff going on. So reconnecting to that specific energy. With destruction, it's again, there's a lot of breaking patterns here, of being brave, of starting over, limiting beliefs. I feel like this is a lot about how we feel about ourselves and how that in turn makes us see what we're seeing. And there's some cloudiness there. There's some fogginess there. So we need to remove that fog. with the universe, this is about cycles. This is about trust and faith and understanding that there is a bigger purpose to what is happening. You may not see it or comprehend it. And that could be the offer, is to get you on the track that, you know, while things, you know, it's kind of like a tower moment where things are just maybe crumbling around you, but instead of looking at everything that's falling, you know, you need to kind of look at it from the ground up and what can be rebuilt. That Knight of Pentacles, that putting down of new roots. This is a cycle. This is something that was meant to happen. It's for your personal growth, or maybe your personal growth and someone else's personal growth. And it's meant to clear energy and allow you to start fresh. I mean, it's really interesting that Spirit started it out with, you know, you can be happy. We just need you to turn your head just a little bit. Supposed to not be in the solitude area forever for a while, and like maybe that's how it's coming out, is that Spirit's like, okay, if you've been in this solitude energy, it's time to, you know, it's time to put the gears in motion here. Like, we've done enough thinking, now it's time for action. I'm gonna pull our universe. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. I choose to learn through love. So you have two cards that mention love. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. That's the universe. I choose to learn through love. So I feel like that's, it's reinforcing that this is a journey that you're meant to take. It's reinforcing that trust and faith that we're supposed to have in the universe, and that the universe loves and is trying to protect you and is trying to redirect your trajectory. So they're trying to get you into the right channel in the stream. And it's really, this reading is really, really positive. Even though things seem the energy seems chaotic, and the energy seems like really thick fog, I feel like what we need to do is look for that lighthouse. The lighthouse, even if you don't see it right away, you're going to see the break. Holy crap. You're going to see the break through the clouds. Like that. Like that. You just have to keep heading towards that light and taking each situation as it comes. But remember, we only deal in truth. We only deal in love, and the love for ourselves and truth to wiggle out anything that doesn't need to be there. That's your reading for January 2023, Taurus. I hope that you liked this reading and that you got something from it. Please feel free to leave me any comments or ask me any questions. And remember to find something to be grateful for today.